Okay, so today we are going to talk about Electrify, part of the Universe Red Giant suite. But no, I'm not going to tell you to go out and buy it. I'm going to show you how I sort of recreated this plugin for free. Feel free to skip the subscribe, the intro part coming up next. If you just want to get to the meat of it, skip forward by about 40 seconds and you can get right into the video. So here we're going to look at a couple of things. So you just drag and drop this into the file, and we're going to go do a couple of things. So on the change me, we have all the glow, the soft edge, and the soft edge kind of like is like the border of how smooth it is. So you can like pull it out really bright, and the border edge is kind of how far the mass goes around the object. Speaking of going round and round, do you know what keeps me going round and round, even at 2 a.m.? DaVinci. It's a jitterless energy brand that holds true, and their formula contains, you know, the typical stuff, vitamins, amino acids, and all of that, but then they added in something special, and that's nootropics. And I really suggest you look up and see what they are, but they are so beneficial, and they're just so good for your brain. Check the link in the description, and you can get 20% off using my code BLUSQUAD812. So for some reason in the recording, I couldn't, like, it would always freeze and it wouldn't actually change some of these settings. So I'm gonna upload the actual kind of how it changed and what the render looks like later. So the change me has pretty much all the settings that we really need. The glow, the blue and green and red, we can change the color. So that's pretty cool. So the glow kind of changes the overall intensity. So like kind of like the white highlights and a little bit of that. Now, obviously, like the soft edge and the border can change kind of like where the mask is. And right now in this, it's a polygon. And the polygon's the shape of the shotgun, but you can change that to anything, or you can put the oval, the square in there, and it really kind of can lessen like how much of the area outside is affected. And then the border edge also controls that a lot. So here we can make it like a brighter blue. Obviously, if there's a lot of blue, the blue's really not going to change much. So I have to change like the red and the green, but we can go to the purple colors. I think if I mess with it a lot, you can get yellow out of it, you know, just everything. And the smoothness of the line, as you can see, kind of adds like a blur around all the lines instead of being kind of restricted to the edges, because I'm using the edge detect to kind of pick up and place where they are.